In today's world of constant noise and distractions, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Every moment, we're bombarded with buzzing phones, flashing screens, and endless demands for our attention. This relentless stimulation can leave us feeling lost in a sea of digital chaos. But what if the key to regaining control isn't about doing more, but embracing less? Ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus mastered this concept thousands of years ago. They understood that true strength doesn't come from reacting to every distraction, but from choosing where to focus our attention and when to embrace silence. You have power over your mind, not outside events, Marcus Aurelius wrote, reminding us that peace begins with inner stillness. Today, we'll explore how simplifying your thoughts, speaking less, and sharpening your focus can transform your life. These are not just productivity hacks, but profound shifts that lead to greater clarity, wisdom, and success. And if you find value in this, a simple way to support our journey is to hit that subscribe button. Stick with me, and let's dive into the transformative power of the Stoic way. Reduce stress and anxiety. Ever feel like your mind is running in circles, weighed down by worries and endless what-ifs? It's exhausting. But here's a thought from the Stoic playbook. The secret to less stress isn't thinking more, it's thinking less. Epictetus taught that it's not external events that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. When we shift our focus away from what we can't control and toward what we can, something incredible happens. Our stress levels drop. Imagine your mind as a web browser with dozens of tabs open, each representing a thought or a worry. Wouldn't closing some of those tabs make everything run smoother? That's what happens when we choose to let go of unnecessary thoughts. But this isn't about suppressing thoughts. It's about guiding them. Think of your mind as a garden. You keep the valuable plants and remove the weeds. If a thought doesn't serve you or lies beyond your control, why give it space? By simplifying our thought processes and focusing on what truly matters, we lighten our mental load. Stoicism emphasizes resilience and emotional discipline through rational thinking. When we train our minds to remain calm in stressful situations, challenges transform from overwhelming obstacles into manageable tasks. Cultivate calmness and serenity. Think about the moments in life when you felt the most at peace. They're often the quietest. The Stoics understood this deeply. They taught that serenity isn't found in external circumstances, but within ourselves. By engaging less with external chaos and focusing on our inner stillness, the world around us seems less frantic. Serenity isn't just a pleasant state of mind. It's a powerful tool. When we speak less and listen more, we create space for peace to grow. Imagine walking from a busy city street into a quiet library. The world shifts, the pace slows, and your breath deepens. This is the power of silence in our daily lives. When we stop filling every moment with words, we begin to appreciate the richness of quiet. Stoicism teaches that by controlling our reactions, we can remain calm regardless of external chaos. Picture a high-pressure situation, say, a looming work deadline. Instead of spiraling into stress, you pause, breathe, and prioritize with clarity. This is Stoicism in action, clearing the mind, simplifying the task, and tackling it with focused determination. The benefits of this approach are profound. A calm mind enhances problem-solving, strengthens relationships, and allows us to fully enjoy life's moments. Serenity isn't passivity. It's active engagement in the pursuit of peace. By integrating Stoic practices like meditation, reflection, and mindful breathing into our routines, we cultivate a tranquil mind. These habits help us filter out distractions and focus on what truly matters. Over time, this ability to remain centered becomes second nature, and our inner calm influences not only our own lives, but also the people around us. Have you ever noticed how much more you accomplish when you're fully immersed in what you're doing? That sharp, crystal clear focus that makes you feel unstoppable isn't just a lucky accident. It's a state of mind you can cultivate deliberately. And if there's one philosophy that truly understands the power of focus, it's Stoicism. The Stoics emphasize focusing only on what's essential, cutting through distractions to concentrate on what truly matters. In our hyperconnected world, distractions are everywhere. Notifications ping, emails flooding, and social media constantly updates. But imagine if you could silence the noise. Imagine structuring your day so you could devote your full attention to each task before moving on to the next. This is the essence of Stoic focus, giving your undivided attention to one thing at a time and doing it with excellence. When you're not splitting your focus across multiple tasks, you're not just working harder, you're working smarter. You notice details you might have overlooked, solve problems more efficiently, and come up with better solutions because your mind isn't bouncing from one thing to another. The Stoics taught that by eliminating unnecessary thoughts and actions, we free up mental resources for what truly matters. This doesn't mean ignoring responsibilities, but rather prioritizing them so each gets the attention it deserves. For example, when tackling a project, breaking it down into manageable parts and setting clear goals reduces overwhelm and makes large tasks feel more achievable. Boosting self-control, the superpower within. Self-control often feels like a superpower, something extraordinary that lets us say no to distractions and yes to what truly benefits us. But Stoicism teaches that self-control isn't just about resisting temptation. It's about aligning our actions with our values. The Stoics were masters of self-discipline. They believed happiness was built on virtue and that self-control played a crucial role. For them, it wasn't about deprivation, but about ensuring they weren't ruled by fleeting desires that could lead to irrational decisions. They practiced moderation in all things, from emotions to actions. In today's world, strengthening self-control can mean the difference between being constantly distracted or staying focused on personal and professional fulfillment. Every time you choose to concentrate on your work instead of checking your phone, you're exercising self-discipline. And this discipline directly impacts productivity and goal achievement. By strengthening self-control, you're not just improving focus, you're also sharpening critical thinking and decision-making skills. Emotions can be powerful motivators, but when unchecked, they can lead us astray. Stoicism offers practical ways to boost self-control, such as mindfulness practices that help us become aware of our impulses. For example, taking a deep breath before reacting to an impulse gives you the space to choose a response that aligns with your goals. This could mean stepping back to assess whether your next action will help or hinder progress. Over time, developing self-control fosters a deeper sense of peace and satisfaction. The more we manage our responses, the more productive and content we become. We're no longer at the mercy of fleeting emotions, but in tune with a stable, balanced way of living, communicating with clarity and purpose. Communication is a glue that holds relationships, careers, and opportunities together. Whether chatting with a friend, discussing a project at work, or negotiating a deal, how we express ourselves shapes the outcome. Stoicism might not be the first thing that comes to mind when thinking about communication, but it holds valuable lessons. The Stoics believe that it's not just what you say, but how you say it that matters. They emphasize the power of measured, thoughtful speech, a skill crucial for clear and impactful communication. By embracing Stoic principles, we can enhance our communication skills, making our words more intentional, our conversations more meaningful, and our interactions more effective. Thoughtful communication leads to stronger relationships, better decision-making, and a greater ability to influence and inspire those around us. Incorporating Stoic wisdom into daily life isn't about rigid discipline. It's about mastering focus, self-control, and communication to navigate life with greater clarity, resilience, and purpose. Enhancing communication through Stoicism. How does embracing a Stoic approach improve our ability to communicate? First and foremost, it teaches us the value of listening. Seneca, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, famously said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we may listen twice as much as we speak." This is invaluable advice in any conversation. Active listening allows us to genuinely understand another person's perspective rather than simply waiting for our turn to speak. It demonstrates respect and fosters more constructive dialogue. When we truly listen, we respond more thoughtfully, naturally improving the quality of our interactions. Additionally, Stoicism emphasizes clarity and brevity in speech. The Stoics value concise and purposeful communication, avoiding unnecessary rambling. Their focus was on cutting through the noise and delivering messages in a way that could be easily understood. This does not mean being blunt or curt. Rather, it's about being considerate of the listener's time and attention. By choosing our words carefully and ensuring they accurately convey our intended message, we reduce misunderstandings and enhance communication effectiveness. Another key Stoic principle is maintaining composure under pressure, which is invaluable in difficult conversations. Imagine being in a heated discussion. Stoicism encourages us to remain calm and not let emotions dictate our responses. This is not about suppressing feelings, but managing them constructively. By staying composed, we keep the conversation productive and open the door to resolution rather than conflict. Responding with reason rather than reacting impulsively leads to more meaningful exchanges. Incorporating these Stoic principles into daily communication does more than improve how we speak and listen. It transforms our interactions into more fulfilling and productive exchanges. Whether at home, with friends, or in the workplace, effective communication fosters stronger relationships, smoother cooperation, and a deeper understanding of others. It's about making every word count and every interaction meaningful. Earning respect through Stoicism. Respect is an invaluable currency in life, one that cannot be bought but must be earned through the way we carry ourselves and interact with others. Stoicism provides a powerful framework for cultivating this respect naturally. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius believe that true respect stems from personal integrity and the ability to maintain composure, particularly in challenging circumstances. Consider walking into a tense environment where emotions are running high. Instead of reacting with agitation, a Stoic response would be to remain composed and measured. This kind of demeanor not only diffuses tension, but also commands attention. It signals leadership and self-control, making others more likely to trust and respect your judgment. Another cornerstone of Stoicism is consistency in words and actions. Trust, the foundation of respect, is built when people see that you uphold your principles regardless of circumstances. By consistently demonstrating fairness, patience, and self-control, you naturally earn the respect of those around you. Moreover, Stoics emphasize the importance of thoughtful speech. In a world where many compete to be the loudest, carefully choosing your words can make you stand out. When your speech consistently reflects wisdom and consideration, people are more inclined to listen and value your perspective. This approach not only earns respect, but also establishes you as a thoughtful leader or colleague. Respect in Stoicism is also about reciprocity. Showing respect to others fosters a respectful environment. Valuing others' ideas, emotions, and contributions cultivates mutual respect, enhancing personal relationships and creating a more positive and productive community, whether in professional setting or personal life. Living a more meaningful and simpler life. Isn't it interesting how simplifying life can often make it feel richer? Stoicism teaches that a simpler life is not about having less, but about making room for what truly matters. It's about decluttering not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally, focusing on core values and priorities while eliminating distractions that do not serve us. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus believed that true freedom comes from within, from our ability to control our responses to the world rather than being controlled by it. By reducing our desires to the essentials and focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, we can lead lives of greater meaning and tranquility. Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose, dedicating your energy to actions that align with your deepest values. This mindset is not just liberating, it is profoundly fulfilling. A Stoic approach helps us strip away excess, allowing us to cultivate a life centered around purpose, wisdom, and inner peace. This mindset also extends to how we handle challenges and relationships. By simplifying our inner world, we become better equipped to navigate external chaos with clarity and resilience. Obstacles become less overwhelming because we focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. As we conclude this reflection on Stoic principles, it's clear that embracing less isn't about deprivation. It's about enrichment. Less clutter, less noise, and less unnecessary busyness create space for more focus, more peace, and more meaningful interactions. It's about making intentional choices that align with your deepest values and letting go of the rest. The journey toward simplicity isn't about perfection. It's an ongoing process of self-discovery and refinement. Finding your balance between action and contemplation, speaking in silence, abundance, and simplicity will lead to profound shifts in how you engage with the world. Thank you for joining me today at Stoic Mindset Mastery. If this exploration of Stoic simplicity resonated with you, Check out the suggested video on your screen for more insights on applying these ancient principles to modern life. Remember, less can truly be more. Let's continue this journey together, finding strength in simplicity and wisdom in tranquility.